So I just saw it the night before, and like it was really good. I'm calling it right now. This is going to be the most underrated movie of this year, at least to me. This movie isn't going to make any money. It's going up against the Hunger Games. People are going to forget about it. They're going to just think it's a stupid Seth Rogen comedy. I think people are going to look past it. This is a really well executed movie. Really funny. It's profane and rambunctious, but it's never profane for profanity's sake. This is a very situation-based movie. It's very plot-driven. The situations in the movie, in the plot, as the plot goes along, will inspire these character movements, the emotions being expressed and the issues being dealt with for every character. The Night Before has like 3 really rich characters. All 3 played by Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie. Well-developed characters, and they're dealing with real issues. And it works because the movie is told through the lens of a stoner comedy, so we're being entertained by that, so we don't have to be hit over the head by the, I'm going to do the hit over the head thing again. We're not being hit over the head by the emotional drama. It's just there, and it's being dealt with naturally. Also, something that really impresses me with all of Seth Rogen's movies is that the tone, like, it works. It's rambunctious and goofy, but it's also heartwarming. Sometimes it's both at the same time, but the tone always works. It never wavers. It's a consistent tone, and that impresses me. I keep calling it a Seth Rogen movie, even though I forget that there's other people involved in the movie. Basically all of his movies, I just imagine him doing all of the jobs, like at the same time, like clones of Seth Rogen, doing the same laugh at the same time with his booming laughter of that'd be funny. He should write a movie about that. That would probably be really funny. I would probably really like that movie. I got really off track. Anyway, I think it's going to be underrated, and it's, of course, not an Oscar movie. It shouldn't be. But for what it is, I think it was really good. And people are going to forget about this movie, and I don't think that they should. Other critics are going to say, oh, it's a tired concept. It's the same concept as all of the Seth Rogen movies, or The Hangover, or stuff like that. Well, it is, but it's refreshing, and it's a new way to deal with this concept. And I don't know, it worked for me. I didn't find it to be cliche or unoriginal. I found all the jokes to be inspired and original. The only issues I would have with the movie is that sometimes Anthony Mackie's character's plotline was a little bit boring. The fact that he was on steroids as a pro athlete kind of seemed like a plot from 2003. Like a 2003 sports movie, starring like Kevin Costner. I kind of got lost a little bit in that one. Also, some of the more absurd scenes where the absurdity curve really ramped up kind of lost me a little bit. I think they were a little bit out of place, even though they were really funny. The cameos in the movie are off the charts. That's worth noting. I won't spoil any of them. Anyway, if you're at the theater and you're seeing Hunger Games 10 times in a row, take a break like halfway through and go see The Night Before for one show, because it's worth it. The Night Before gets an 8 out of 10. Anyway, if you like this video, click like, click subscribe, and go see The Night Before, and enjoy yourself. I guess if I had to list my favorite Christmas movies, I don't know if I could. There's a lot, but the list would definitely start with Die Hard and Gremlins. Classic Christmas movie.